What it do, man? Got some closeout games tonight. Come on. Got some closeout games tonight, man. I'm excited. It's been a little while, man. My Lakers. My Lakers. But we back, man. Coverage don't stop. Basketball still going. It's still the perfect time of the year, man. NBA playoffs, NBA championship. This is my favorite sport. But now that LeBron gone, we is looking forward to my Cowboys, man. And all my favorite players gone right now, so it is what it is. But we here. Game 6, Cleveland, Detroit. I'm surprised by Cleveland. I'm not surprised Cleveland here. I didn't think the Toronto Raptors can beat them. I'm surprised Detroit got here because I thought the Magic had way better offensive arsenal than them, and it's just proven to be true in this series as well. Um, Damn, boy, the Pistons can't score for shit. Finally, it took them three. They got three offensive possessions. Damn near didn't get no buckets. But yeah, I was surprised that the Pistons got this far. I did think they'd beat the Cavs because I just didn't believe in James Harden. But Cavs up right now with Game 6 at home. They got a chance to close them out. So we're gonna see what the Cavs talking about. Can Donovan Mitchell go nuclear? Is K gonna keep fighting his ass off? He's already on the board. So we're gonna see if K got what it takes. Or when Donovan Mitchell and James Harden get to the conference finals for the first time. It'll be the first time for Donovan Mitchell, I think. And James Harden, I don't think he's been to the conference finals since 2018. What up, Sashi? So cash. I'm broke. Adio. Audio. Audio Wahid. What cash you talking about? My pocket's empty. From Bosnia. Yeah, I got all the money in Bosnia. Woo. Huh. Cade. So he's not going down without a fight. Yeah, shout out to Detroit. Detroit definitely came out fighting early. Wait, Hattie show? Who is Hattie? Audio? He giving out free cash? I need to go pull up too. Where you get free cash at? Giving out free cash? Those offensive rebounds huge. More chances of keeping it out of the hands of Harden and Mitchell. Well, in a close game, you want to impose your will early. And this style of play right now is Detroit's game. They can win with the gritty, with the hustle plays, with the extra protection. Slithers inside. This one is good. And Allen will get the two. There's Asar Thompson. I need Tobias Harris to be aggressive, man. Tobias Harris don't come along, Cade. It's gonna be a rough game. Pistons might be getting on that flight back home to Detroit with no more basketball left to play. Picked up right there. And a foul on Thompson. Well, this is the calling card right here for the Detroit Pistons all year. Cleveland, this is for you. Man, the Cavs better not let this go to a game seven. They let this go to a game seven, they ought to be ashamed of themselves. But I think it's very possible. The Knicks just sitting waiting in the cut. I don't think neither one of these teams can beat the Knicks. So this series kind of don't nobody care. I don't think it'd be easy for the Knicks either, though. I think the Knicks gonna struggle with one of these teams, but they gonna beat them though, maybe in six. What up, Buttercup? What it do?
That stoppage, by the way, right there, a clock issue. They've corrected it, and Harden with it. Harden at 30 points in Game 5. 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Orchestrates. After the mid-season trade, this team has thrived. He's dancing and final.
James Harden for 3. Got the mismatch on Jalen Duren. Oh, Tobias, he gotta put that down.
With the shot clock at 10, it's Mitchell on top. Right in, shoulders making sure we're checking.
Donovan Mitchell, Spider. I don't know why Jalen Duren ain't been doing that all playoffs. The boy been getting 2 points, 4 points, 8 points. Yeah, use them big old muscles, dog. Get down there in the paint and wreak havoc. 2 skinny ass trees down there shouldn't be able to hold you. You got Evan Mobley and Jared Allen on you, dog. You got at least 50 pounds on both of them. Woo! Why would I say K got ups, y'all? I don't know if K got hops like that, but boy. I saw through him a oop like he had hops. That was crazy. I don't know why they thought K would catch that. I go hard in the mother paint, nigga. Nah, this is either one of these teams gonna get baked by the New York Knicks. So we just want this series to be over with. Either one of the teams in the Western Conference that play after this could get OKC around for their money. So that's gonna be the best series left in the conference finals. But I don't think the Knicks can walk over either one of these teams. So, but I do think they'll win in 5. If they get Cleveland, I think they'll win in 5. I think they could beat both teams in 5 or 6, no more than 6. But OKC versus the Wolves or OKC versus the Spurs, I'm here for that, man. I'm here for that. I kind of want the Spurs to win, even though, we all got that soft spot for Ant-Man. But we want to see if Wemby get it done. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, we in trouble. We in trouble. I'm definitely going to go see him play next year. So y'all be looking for He Got Game Sports live game from San Antonio, because I got to go see this man. I got to put my eyes on this dude. Yeah, but right now, it's 14-12. I think it was 14-12. Cavs up barely. I look for this to be a real competitive ass game because neither one of these teams are outmatched. I mean, offensively, the Pistons are outmatched, but they make up for it defensively, where the Cavs are a little challenged. I don't see why though. They got some good defenders down low. I know Spider and Harden not the best perimeter defenders, but they got some dudes, some rotational pieces at the wing spots that they could use to defend. I don't know why they so bad. I don't know why they can't be better defensively. You know what I'm saying? But Sir Thompson and Tobias Harris, they definitely got to step their offensive game up. Or Duncan Robinson, I think they got Malik Beasley on their team, but he hurt right now. Pistons struggling for some offense, bro. They could use a whole lot of offense. They could use a whole lot of offense, man. So, but we're gonna see if Cade get it done. He out to kind of a slow start right now. The Pistons kind of look defeated. If I'm just judging in their body language, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see as the game goes on. If they could just hang in there and Cleveland don't really, you know what I mean, blow this game out the water, might get a game 7 out of this. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for the Knicks because they just keep resting. I am anxious to see what Wemby does after this game. Does Wemby come out with the killer instinct of this Ant-Man said, no, 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 not today.
In the previous 5 games, they have won 5-0. Some big wins against Orlando, but they have staggered here the last 3 games against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, this team right here left the regular season #1 team record-wise, and they've had some challenges. They've had growth at the same time. They've shown themselves that they back can be against the wall, and they can also come out of it. And that's what the playoffs are about, Candace. You have to go through all the ups and the downs to see who you really are and what you can really do.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell had a chance to make history last game and missed the free throw. He had a chance to be the all-time leading scorer in a half in the playoffs, but he tied it though. Donovan Mitchell just got the power to go nuclear. Donovan Mitchell just got the power to go nuclear. Yeah, it's 14-12 right now, y'all. About 5.5 left in the first. Pistons turn the ball over. Man, they ain't got no offense, dog. Cade on the bench right now. This is crucial for them.
Pistons are used to playing in flow because they use their defense to ignite their transition offense. But where do you go with Cade on the bench trying to get some early rest?
It's too early for rest in a Game 6 elimination game. I'm gonna step back. James Harden on fire tonight. That's a bad sign. If James Harden showing up, it's a bad sign. Damn, I wonder what took Jalen Durham so long to get his offense going. I done seen 2 post moves he used that he could have been using.
And Asar Thompson understands his athleticism. No offense, Karis LeVert. Asar wants to choke the center on this choke ball.
Robinson just checking in now for the Pistons. Durham will leave. Harris will
Duncan
leave.
Robinson left them
Thompson
boys
is
hanging.
Cunningham.
Talking about my back,
Remains Duncan
my
Robinson.
neck, and my back. Oh, okay, they put K back in quick. You only got a minute rest.
Coming in for Detroit.
Duncan Robinson missed it last game. Obviously, they had a chance to win, but you miss a guy who can pull triggers for you, that can put you on the ball because of the offensive alert.
Woo! Karis LeVert with the tray ball right in his eyeball.
His ability to run off screens, to bring to the ball and pull triggers for other guys to get opportunities. So
Isaiah Stewart, let Jared Allen take you from the three-point line all the way to the hoop.
That goes on Strus.
And you want to be
That was
aggressive
wild.
with the-
Jared Allen with the drive from the three-point line. He ain't got no handle.
from the basket.
They take out Harden. They put back in Mitchell. Mobley is back in the game as well.
It's a whole lot of coaching adjustments going on. I don't like that. You getting these boys out of rhythm. I think both teams doing a little too much chess playing for an elimination game.
that's a great rebound right there. Donovan getting in there as well with the big guy, making sure they box out.
Evan Mobley. The way the big men shoot threes these days, that never happened back in the day. It's crazy.
Give credit to Max Strus. He can't stop Kate Cunningham, but what he does, 94 feet, pick him up, makes it hard, and Cunningham goes coast to coast. And
Spider.
Max Strus right here, just making Kate
The under 3 minutes left in the first. 23-17 Cleveland. They're going hard for the elimination. On the Pistons, I'm putting my starters back in, dog. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for this shit. Duncan Robinson just pulled a logo three. Who do you think you are? Yeah. K was on one. K went in there. He went in there so lazy though. He didn't give that boy no moves, no pump fake, no nothing. He just went in there one-on-one with Evan Mobley. Got that shit beat. Should have put some moves on that boy. Did something, nigga. Little English on it or nothing. He just tried to Euro that boy. Got that shit beat. But yeah, on the Pistons, I'm putting my starters back in, dog. They doing too much chess playing. They down 6. It ain't got ugly yet, but y'all are on the road in Cleveland, and James Harden got it going. That's a bad sign. Donovan Mitchell has already got it going. That's a bad sign. Evan Mobley done hit a few shots. That's a bad sign. So if I'm Detroit, hey, Tobias, Thompson, Cade, Jenkins, Duran, or Stewart, whichever big man you want to go with, whichever one is the most productive, like, hey, y'all not getting that much rest tonight, dog. We got to get this back to Detroit. I don't care if y'all got to play the whole game. I'm not letting them boys off the court. Especially Cade. He young. He a young fella, too, boy. You better be able to run all day. He not coming out, dog. Especially if you're going to put Duncan Robinson in the game and he's shooting logo threes like he's Steph Curry. Stop it. Stop it. Oh. I will use Karis LeVert, though. Karis LeVert came in, stroked the nice three, looked like he may give them that offensive burst they need. That's exactly how I would play. Because I think Tobias Harris could hold Evan Mobley. So if Cleveland go with their big lineup with Allen and Mobley, I'll put Tobias on Mobley and leave Isaiah Stewart or Jalen Duran on Allen. And then, He just got to roll the dice with Karras, Tobias, and LeVert. With Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and what they got Dean Wade or Max Strus, whichever one they playing at the time. That's the matchup I'd be going. If I was coaching the Pistons, that's exactly what would be the game plan, bro. But it's early. People won't see. The Pistons, the #1 seed. Are they going home in the second round? That'd be disappointing. I'd take a flyer on KD if I was the Pistons too. If he don't want to stay in Houston, I don't think he should stay in the East. But they do need somebody else that can help score the ball though.
James Harden, as this series has gone on, the turnovers are down, the scoring is up, and they've learned to take the pressure off of them. Kenny Atkinson has talked about just making some adjustments and not having to bring the ball up the floor every time, playing them off ball a little bit. It led to a 30-point performance in Game 5, a playoff high for the year. But the thing that's been most impressive, if you talk to the coaching staff, is really the poise and leadership, the composure, no panic in them, and you certainly see that rubbing off on his teammates.
And he wanted, Christina, he wanted to come to Cleveland. He picked this right, Dwayne.
I wish my beard would grow like James
Harden.
Harden's.
Well, I mean,
With
man,
that
with the
big old
Clippers,
beard.
yeah, he could have. He's done so much in his career. He could have just stayed there and went into the summer or had an opportunity to compete. But he wanted to come here. He wanted to compete with Donovan. He developed the team, two big guys that fits his style. And so it's good to see him here in this big moment.
Marcus Sasser's come in for the Pistons. LeVert is on top. Mitchell is defending. Shot clock down, and Sasser with it. Makes a move. Finds himself with a lot of traffic, but got it to go.
And Sasser not getting any minutes until a couple games ago this postseason, coming in and bringing a lot of energy, getting the paint, not settling.
There's another turnover, and Sasser comes up with it. 6 Cleveland turnovers in the first quarter. With under 2 minutes to go.
I love when a player come off the bench and get right to it. Don't waste no time. Because Isaiah Stewart's been doing a good job.
Why is Isaiah Stewart shooting threes? I know he hit 2 last game, which was miraculous, but I would not be shooting threes if I was him. Get a better shot, man. You know you can't shoot, dog.
Emphasize enough the importance of closing quarters. The Cavs were on a run. The things were going their way. The crowd was involved, and now they've come down and gotten a turnover, come down at the other end. And so you want to continue to extend leads and be conscious of how important these possessions are when it comes down the stretch.
Here's the full court pressure now on Cunningham by the Cavs defense. Robinson free.
Woo! Duncan Robinson.
So that's when they
You see, he came off the pick, a little closer to the line, got the open shot and drilled that motherfucker. It's 23-22, a minute left in the first.
But he pulls the defense in. He pulls triggers for them. They need that.
Struz a twirling move. With a handle big shot. It is Buckley. Stewart the rebound.
Great defense by the Pistons. That's what they do.
It's game 6. Cavalier almost a pushback.
Oh, that was weak. Max Strus definitely sold it. He didn't even give him the chicken wing with fries like that.
There's something to just moving your feet right there.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. After seeing the replay, okay. He did sell it, though. Oversold it.
I need to get away. I need KD to get away with that. I don't think it was enough, but Max Strus has done an incredible job of just being
Woo!
of being there every step of the way. I mean, missed the versatility right
Evan
there.
Mobley with the rebound putback in Isaiah Stewart face. Woo! Karis LeVert with the 3 in spite of Mitchell face. Tied up. 20 seconds of the first quarter.
A little disappointing in the Cavaliers with this lineup. I'm Donovan Mitchell. This is my favorite lineup. I got Strus, I got Merrill, I got two guys that's going to screen the floor. I got Mobley as well, big mobile guy that can screen the floor. And I got a point guard to handle the responsibilities. This is the lineup right here that we take a lead and we take it higher.
But the ball has to be in Donovan's hands. On those back-to-back possessions, I would love, like you said, Donovan in a pick and roll just got a great look from the three-point line 2 possessions ago. I think he's got to have the ball.
Cleveland's got a foul to get into the final 11 seconds of the first. It's Sasser on top. Now LeVert, Strus is there. The switch. And the foul to give. With 2.8 to go, they got
I like the offensive contribution they getting from Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert can hoop. I remember him in Brooklyn. I ain't really paid attention to where he went after that,
With
but
Sasser and then ran into the ball screen as well. He created just that confusion.
We're going to go with Durant off the bench for the final 2.8. And they'll take off Sasser. And Cunningham to inbound with Dean Wade off the bench and in front and on the ball.
I like that you said his whole name. Thank you, Kevin.
They go into Sasser. Broken up. There's a foul. And it will go on Sam Merrill.
I don't know if Jalen Duran can hit free throws, but they go with the side out of bounds alley-oop to Jalen Duran.
You have your shooter set up on screen. It causes confusion. There's got to be a switch. You leave Merrill against Durant. Going to the paint, you spread the floor with Karis LeVert. It puts the defense in a bind.
So Durant at the line. You can't see reference.
Can he hit his free throws? No.
2 less rebounds, shooting 16% lower, and 3 less trips to the stripe at the line. So the numbers have been disappointing for this incredible player, an all-star for the first time this year in the regular season.
And the big thing is going forward. What is your mark? As a big, the luxury is you don't have to have the ball in your hands all the time. You can run, you can bring energy, you can impact the game without touching the ball. And I think Durant early on has shown some life that he's willing to work his way into this game.
Durant was number 2 in most improved player voting in the league. And it's up and off. Rebound, Detroit.
Dennis Jenkins with the hustle play on Jalen Durant's ridiculous ass free throws. Boy, missed both, but Dennis Jenkins is able to get in there among the trees. Max Strus, Evan Mobley going for the rebound at the same time. Tipped it right to him. Savvy play to put it up. With 0.1 seconds left on the clock.
Where you're going for the rebound right here. Evan Mobley goes up with one hand. You gotta go up with 2. It has to be more than going up casually.
Yeah, D-Wade right. Dennis Jenkins hits his free throw.
Quarters come to a close. Pistons lead with a 2-point lead, and they end the first quarter.
After being down 6, what they finish? Oh, what they just say? Yeah, 8-2 run to close the quarter. Okay, Detroit basketball fighting to have that game 7. Like I said, bro, I wouldn't. They done been taking Cade out the game too much, bro. We not taking him out the game, bro. Cade finna carry us all the way home, bro. But Cleveland been playing a little too much chess too. They done had a lot of backups in that first quarter. And when you got a wounded dog, you gotta put him down, dog. You can't just back him in the corner. I'd have had Donovan Mitchell and James Harden out there that whole first quarter. They wouldn't even came out. They just now be getting a breather. Especially when I had them down 6, coach started doing a whole lot of substitutions. In came Schroeder, in came Max Strus, in came who else they put out there? Some other just guys. Like, bruh, no. It's an elimination game. We gotta take care of this while we here at home, dog. Urgency that's needed. I ain't seen it from neither team just yet. But it's only a 2-point game, 27-25. Going into the second quarter, we're going to see if any team emerges in this second quarter to kind of solidify some dominance. Are we going back to Detroit? Or is Cleveland headed to New York? Crazy. That'd be crazy finals. James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Cat Brunson. Be loaded with star power. I honestly think if the Pistons make it out of this series and get to New York, no, New York had to come to Detroit. I think New York will sweep their ass. I'm just being honest, y'all. I think New York might pull the brooms out because I said earlier in the stream that maybe either team could maybe get 2 games against the Knicks, but it's the offensive woes of the Pistons, dog, and the way that the Knicks are scoring the basketball right now. And OG Anunoby over there getting healthy. If they push this to a game 7, they in trouble. Because I think the Knicks will come out healthy, rested. We all know Jalen Brunson gonna get to that money. Pistons will be in trouble. The Cavs pose a different threat because James Harden and Donovan Mitchell both either one of them can go nuclear. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. Roll to the NBA Finals. We getting closer. It's getting harder to predict too. I ain't gonna lie. It seems like it's a foregone conclusion of the Knicks and Thunder, but just when you think it's gonna be one thing, it turned into a whole other thing. So. Ant-Man is in the building.
Coming up in game 2 of this prime doubleheader, it's Anthony Edwards.
Is he gonna put his foot down? Tell that big alien not in my house. Oh, they was talking about how he played last game, Paul Reed, the backup center. Crazy. If he'd have hit that, boy.
And Sam Merrill picks up another one, number 3.
And this non-hard minutes are a struggle for the Cavs right here. Now you see that slip off the
That's
screen.
what I'm saying. What is Cleveland doing? Put some starters in the game, coach. What are you doing?
Potentially could go to the line right now with 16 bench points to 0 for the Cavs.
And it's early. They've got that lead right now. Taking a look at the upcoming playoff game schedule. The possibilities on Sunday. The Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. If Cleveland should win tonight and close the series, they take on the Knicks. That'll be on ABC. Or Game 7, Cleveland-Detroit on Prime. Game 7, if necessary, Wolves and Spurs. That would be on NBC. For these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Detroit is on a 14-2 run. They've got 6 more shot attempts.
Detroit cooking right now, bro. Ooh! Oh! Donovan Mitchell with the logo 3. He almost drilled that bitch too. Ooh, I like Reed. Reed, get it out there. Yes! I ain't seen a post player do nothing like that in ages. Thank you. That was so easy. Okay, I see why they playing this Reed kid. Jalen Durham gonna fuck around, fuck his bag up, because he's supposed to get a contract this offseason. They feel like they can go with this Reed kid over you. You ain't getting that $20 million, dog. You in there taking charges, hitting niggas with post moves. Yes. It be that simple when you that big. Yes. exactly what the Pistons need. Offensive burst. Thank you, Karis LeVert. Thank you, Reed.
Success. They back the word against the wall.
Pistons on a 16-2 run. While Harden set, Cleveland -7.
Woo! Woo! K! Putting that boy in the blender. Spinning him, spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning.
Or a foul. It is a foul. Right off the bat, it's on Duncan Robinson.
Pistons take a 10-point lead. Cavs better come on with it.
Sorry, Greg. But one thing that I love right there, that biggest stuff they do is throw the challenge. I think some of these coaches early in the playoffs have been throwing the challenge a little early. You need to keep that challenge for late in the game for a moment to happen in game 5 when there's a questionable not call at the end. The challenge so you can give your team an opportunity.
With about 2 minutes gone here in the second, Robinson picks up his second foul.
Is how you get your team to settle down. The Cavs have not scored here in this second quarter. And Donovan Mitchell understands his Pittsburgh to like see the ball go in and settle to be able to set your defense.
Entering the line, the Cavaliers are unbeaten at home in these playoffs. And you can see the free throws and what he's done in games 2 through 5.
Well, just you're watching aggressive Donovan Mitchell, obviously he knows every part of this basketball.
They definitely need Donovan Mitchell to get to the free throw line.
Averaging almost 40 here at home in this playoff series versus Detroit. But right now, James Harden is back in this game for this team. He's the settler for this team, so Donovan knows what his responsibility is. Attack.
Okay. Overdoes the assist.
And a rare mistake. Obviously, Cade Cunningham is responsible for initiating a lot of the half-court offense, but
Turnover. That's been his problem. And turnovers is high, but his usage is hella high too.
a third turnover for James Harden here early, who has struggled through this playoff.
James Harden hella animated. Like, you know, suck sometimes. Sometimes.
58 turnovers this postseason, and a team that thrives off of that has got to be careful.
In 14 minutes, the Cavaliers have 10 turnovers. Sixer, 3, rebound. Another offensive rebound. Collected by Reed.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, they just grabbed this game by the throat. Squeezing right down.
This is coming out saying we ain't trying to go home right now.
Offensive rebounding has been key.
Offense
Okay, we see some fight, but this is Cleveland fault. I don't know why they put James Harden on the bench for so long when he had it going. Why would you sub him out? What kind of chess are you playing? You're not playing smart chess. That's what I call it. The stupid chess. Just making dumb decisions. That's what I call that. Just goofiness. In an elimination game, now you let Detroit get out up 11. Now y'all in the dog fight. Y'all got to fight for it. Now you're going to need Donovan Mitchell and James Harden to just go off in order to get back in this game. Because Detroit got the defense to hold them and keep this lead and keep that pressure on, especially if they making shots. And Tobias Harris ain't even got it going yet either. If Tobias Harris get it going, it's good night, Irene. Goddamn coaches ruining the games. Don't nobody want no pizza. Man, y'all, I can't wait till next year. Next season of streaming, man. I'll come back with a whole new setup. I already got it mapped out, man. He got Game Sports going to the next level. Appreciate everybody who been liking and subscribing, showing love to the content, man. Y'all almost got one of my videos to 100,000 views. I appreciate that. That's fire. I ain't never had 100,000 views on nothing. That's real content creator numbers right there. So I definitely appreciate everybody who been liking the content, checking out all my videos, hitting the like button, sharing the videos. I seen like 5 shares last week. Appreciate that, man. Definitely means a lot to your boy. Definitely not gonna stop. We're gonna keep pushing it forward. So y'all keep subscribing, liking, sharing, and fucking with the content, man. We're gonna stay consistent. We are finna take a summer break from the sports, the gaming, the music, the skits. Definitely keep going and go to another level. So I appreciate everybody who's been tapping in, man.
Right now because they've been in pressure moments in this playoffs, and you watch it. Cavs team on the other hand, it almost feel kind of like they're playing a little overconscious at times, right? In this closeout game, you cannot play tight. You want to play loose, and that's right now what the Detroit Pistons are playing with. They're playing with desperation. They're playing with the confidence of knowing that they've already seen themselves be successful in this moment.
Stevens inside. Cleveland is at 1.
Woo! Oh!
The ball knocked away by Mitchell on the Thompson try.
Well, to be honest with you, the game got out of control when the Cavs stopped scoring. I understand the basketball purists are your defense impacts your offense, but in this game for the Cavs, your offense is going to impact
That was
your
all
defense.
ball.
If you take good shots and you make good shots,
I ain't
you're
gonna
able
lie to
set
you,
your
Spider.
defense against a Detroit team that struggles at times in the half court.
It's Thompson at the strike. Detroit on a 20.
Ball don't lie, that's what they say. It is 38-27. Detroit is up. They definitely went on a run when the coach set James Harden and was taking out Donovan Mitchell for long stretches and long periods of time. In an elimination game? What are we doing? We're down 12 now, 39-27. Let's see if Donovan and Harden got what it takes to pull it out.
It's on top to Harden. He's got 7. Here goes Mitchell. Right into the defensive line.
No Donovan gonna fight. I got faith in Donovan. It's James Harden. James Harden in the playoffs.
Well, Don, the last couple possessions, doing what he's supposed to do, put his hand down, attack the defense, make them make a mistake. They need to honestly get to a free throw line. I want to see the ball go through, but everybody continue to
Ah, that was a stupid pass read.
Nobody's touching the ball. Right now, James is set the plate. We understand that Don is the most
Woo!
guy on the floor right now for the Cavaliers.
Mitchell exploding into the paint, but couldn't finish. Here goes Thompson. Glides and
Great fast break by the Pistons.
Defense to offense for Detroit. Get a stop, get down, and use your athletes.
it's Mobley on top. Reed is there. It is getting treacherous as Merrill hits the deck. 8:04, second quarter. Let's watch it again.
Here, you see Merrill trying to hold the screen. Asar Thompson trying to run through it. The refs want to see this one again.
I like that right there. Man, get off me, bro.
That looks like a foul on Asar Thompson.
I take it. Get off me.
Thompson gets the foul, second on him.
That was a light foul. We call it a regular foul. Oh my lord. Everything is not a flagrant, bro.
This is all we can want in the game. 60
Listen, I love the shove right there. Now, that's one of those fouls where you're like, okay, if you're on the sideline, we love that foul. Now, it's the other fouls that he gets throughout the game sometimes that is a little mindless that you want and need him on the floor. But that one, we taking that one. The Iverson step over.
The step over after
It's light, y'all. It's light. It's not that serious,
We were
game.
talking moments ago about how that transition doesn't allow Cleveland to set their defense on the other end, and the Pistons are running right into it.
And it really came down to those last 2 minutes in the first quarter, where you see the crowd reacting
Oh,
to that foul call. You think it'll be upgraded? Flagrant or one?
yeah, it'll be a flagrant.
He better not be no flagrant, y'all. He barely pushed the boy.
But again, back to your point, Kevin, it was pretty under control by the Cavs in terms of controlling the Pistons in points off of turnovers and in transition. In those last 2 minutes, it's got it way.
Whoa, what's going on?
Shout out to Allen Iverson out there.
Yeah.
I wish they would have called artificial intelligence Artie and left AI alone. There's only one AI.
Is that why you were number 3? Because of Allen Iverson. I don't think I knew that story.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think both of us represent me and help get to the Hall of Fame.
I love that. They're still looking. Here's him.
After review, the left arm of Thompson makes contact to the neck of Merrill.
Oh my lord.
On this play, it's been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty.
A flagrant foul is diabolical, boy. The NBA is just becoming treacherous. There's a lot of ratings in there. They said the ratings was up on Amazon Prime and shit, but I don't believe that.
I like what Bickerstaff did after that. He looked at him, he gave him some love and some dap, and he played to his mind. He said, now be smart, but I like the toughness, I like the physicality.
Oh, it's not no goddamn flagrant, bro.
So the Cavaliers with this great home winning streak of 10 consecutive wins going back to late March. Knowing they can close out this series tonight with a win. They won 3 straight in this series after trailing initially 2 games to none. Harden will inbound. Schroeder is got it. Jenkins is on it. 8 to play in the half. Miller's back.
Right now, the Cavs do not have Donovan Mitchell on the court, and he been cooking. They down 10.
Leave it alone and get back. Right now, Cleveland is trying to do everything they can to get back in this game.
And right here, Asar Thompson with 2 personal fouls. If you're Detroit, you want to make him get out of this half with only 2. You don't want him to pick up his third, especially early.
It's Dennis Schroeder. 7 rounds in the half. Outside Harden. Works it. Buck to the Robinson. A nest of defenders await. And another whistle. And another foul.
The refs is getting out of hand now, y'all.
That'll go on Reed, number 1.
They calling a bunch of bullshit.
Right here, you see James Harden. This is today's game. You see Reed with a bunch of jersey right there. Good call, but this is today's game. 3 or floater. No mid-range.
They come to runners it out on Schroeder. Shot clock at 2. He's got a flyer. Sets up on the fly. It's picked up by Thompson. They can't set the defense. Here come the Pistons. And inside they go. It's Reed out of bounds. And a foul called on Harden.
Hey, y'all, if I'm the Cavs, I'm putting Donovan Mitchell back in the game, bro. They tripping, man.
Look, push right there on the baseline for James Harden. But I feel like Thompson should have just threw the ball to Reed and let him go up and be aggressive. That line kind of allowed for the defense to recover, but
I think the bump was fine, but anytime you extend your arm right in front of the ref, you're probably going to call for a
push him
foul.
out of bounds.
Cunningham for Thompson. Harris has it.
Last 7 minutes. want to see Cleveland clean things up a little bit. Obviously, with 10 points, you would think striking distance, but instead of limit their mindless mistakes right now, execute, beat themselves on offense, beat on the basketball in this like that. And get back into the game.
Ooh, okay, here they come. 41-34. Detroit hanging on barely. Cleveland starting to mount that comeback. After this timeout, I'm putting Donovan Mitchell back in the game, dog. And I'm leaving Donovan Mitchell and James Harden on the floor until halftime. You're doing way too many substitutions, man.
Moments like this go by too fast. The good stuff always does.
So I gotta work. No, ma'am. Oh, you done cleaned your cage up now, huh? Oh, I see. I see you done cleaned it up. You smell that chicken. That's all that is. Starting to get good, y'all. Waiting to see out of this timeout. Is Donovan Mitchell back on the court? And it look like the Pistons have already put their offensive squad back on the court. Tobias Harris got to get it going. That's what they need. If Tobias Harris show up to the party, amen.
Presented by State Farm.
Yes, and it is Asar Thompson, one of those guys that's going to take the challenge, whether he's on ball, off ball, sniffing out plays. His numbers aren't high, but he does it on the defensive end. He is athletic, he is quick, he is fast, and he's tough early in his career. You see the little AI step over, I love it. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals tonight.
It's called Impact Kansas. We talked about it. That's like Revis Allen right there. Go away from him. If you see him guarding, get a ball up. Don't have an ego too big. Do not allow him.
Whoa.
The Skechers Work Slip-ins have an invisible built-in shoehorn, so your foot.
I don't think that was me, y'all. I think that was the broadcast. Was frozen. Crazy work. was back in action, y'all. Then we got a random timeout / commercial break. It's getting good. I'm trying to see. Can the Cleveland guy with it take? Or is the Pistons taking this shit back to Detroit? And everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me.
Against Orlando, they answered when it was needed, and against the Cavaliers, losing 3 straight. They'll maybe not look like a 60-win team.
Yeah, we back, y'all. 45-37, 5 minutes left to go in the second.
So they have to figure out who they are in this postseason. But they've shown us what we thought in the first round against Orlando that they wasn't ready for the moment. They showed us that they are. It's not going to be perfect. They're going to show you that they're going to pump the game up. It's going to be physical, and they're going to find a way.
Well, there are some areas in the playoff where the game slows down in the half quarter. The Pistons scored 8 points in the paint. How do you generate more paint points? You do it in transition, and you do it through your defense.
There's some of that transition here. It's Tobias Harris. Against the 17-year-old Taylor Harden. Rebound Mitchell.
Tobias has had a couple of those, and he only once been going up the rim. As Cade Cunningham shows that he's not just an offensive player. He's a guy that can really step up and take the challenge on the defensive end as well.
And he does. It's called the good turnover.
Cade stripped the fuck out of Donovan Mitchell right there.
Over the screen in the backcourt. And just those small things right there, but it's extra effort.
Woo! Cade Cunningham is cooking.
And the thing I've been so impressed with him and his coach, J.B. Bickerstaff, told us before, the moment is never too big for Cade Cunningham. He always rises to the occasion, and he's calm, cool, and collected.
It's Allen on a beautiful scoop pass inside from Donovan Mitchell. Cunningham the other way. Cade with 13. Lost it.
It's a bad pass, Cade. Them turnovers. Turnovers, boy. Pistons turning the ball over like crazy, man.
At the other end of the floor with Dennis Jacobs.
And both teams have had a chance to kind of land a blow, to extend the lead, to really exert their will on this game. And they're missing those opportunities like that in transition.
I like the lineup the Pistons got out there, though, right now. That's the lineup I've been calling for. Oh my Lord! Cade is going unconscious.
Cade Cunningham is a guy that you will get on his coattails and ride forever.
If I'm Donovan Mitchell, though, I feel disrespected because Cade is calling him up for the pick. Are you crazy? You finna just keep picking on me, boy. Oh, they need it. Tobias Harris is having a bad game.
D-Wade, this is what I love about Cade. You're a go-to player, right? You make plays not just on the offensive end, you make those defensive plays. And
Bang!
the next possession, he was going to come down and let this thing fly. And then again, the skill
Bang! Back-to-back threes from Cade. Cooking, boy.
to that left pull-up right there.
That man in the kitchen right now. Sous chefing.
16 points in 19 minutes.
Understands his ball misses his free throw. He understands to come on the road in game 6 and a closeout game for the Cavs. If Detroit is going to win this game, he has to put his cape on. He has to show up as the leader and the star of this team. These are the moments right here that cement you in the conversation of the best and the greats. Come on the road and walk out of here with a dub to push this to a game 7.
Harden got it on the miss. Strus. Rebound gobbled up by Durham. He's got 6. Thompson being in. Durham in the middle. Ferreira coming in on the side. Open on top.
Oh! Jalen Durham must know that Reed kid on the bench could take his job because he been hooping.
The mojo that you want from Jay Durham.
That's the swagger we need to see right there. That's the all-star player that we saw this year. Just being aggressive, doing all the little things as well on the floor, rebounding, blocking shots.
And he's got 9 points and 6 rebounds.
Nah, he know that contract on the line. He finally showing up, putting shit between his legs and everything.
Sorry, Thompson hits up number 2 right there, but that's what we want to see right there. Just some life, some swagger. This guy right here has a lot of game, a lot that he can bring to this team. It's not just on the offensive end of the floor. It's what he can do on the entire end, on the entire side of both of these ends. And so I love what we're seeing out of Durham. He's needed tonight, and he's bringing it.
I'd remind you, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Make your move for total health and find what makes you feel your best at NBA.com/starting5. Hopefully it's the second. And the Cavs trying to chip away at that one tiny 12-point Piston lead.
Woo!
Now it is Cunningham Reynolds.
Tobias can backdoor cut right now. Or he couldn't. Ooh, Spider. He's in the building. Spider doing what he's supposed to do. That weak ass James Harden offense. That's what I'm saying, Donovan. Where your defense at, baby? They been picking on you, bro. Dude.
Playoffs, and then right here, James Harden stepped back, got him in the air, had the shot, but at the free throw line, both guys being aggressive at the same time is what this Cavs team needs.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell definitely done turned it up. Matching effort, they need it.
James Harden has got 7 points. He has passed Steph Curry for number 10 all-time NBA playoff scoring. It's Harden. It's Mitchell. Carving. Feeding Strus 3.
Cavs fighting. It's 51-54. They were down 11-12. Less than a minute left in the first half.
Donovan Mitchell shows that he trusts his teammates. He gets into the paint. He could have finished. He kicks it out for an easy
Oh!
These teams giving everything they have. It's done as an opportunity. And the Cavs are taking it to the break now one more time.
It's a rebound. Rebound time. It's a Warriors will not count even if the win, and that's in Cleveland.
Cleveland definitely made it a game.
On a 7-0 run.
They had to, but they was in trouble. It's the coach. The coach got to be smarter with his substitutions, man.
By 12.
Yes, they worked him.
Clearly they're exploding with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden on the court. I don't know why he keeps substituting them boys out.
And get Detroit to turn the ball
Detroit is cooking their ass. And lucky Tobias Harris ain't got it going tonight. Otherwise, they'd be fried for real.
Get the ball in the hands of the guys that can make it happen, and Donovan Mitchell and James Harden.
And the half coming up. You're watching Eastern Conference semifinal coverage on Prime. It's presented by State Farm. The Pistons hold on to a 3-point halftime lead, facing elimination tonight in Cleveland on Prime.
No copyright, no copyright. So, it's been a pretty decent first half. I'm definitely pleased with the Pistons' offensive output. They definitely been able to help Cade out, but Cade has been in that kitchen, whipping, cooking, chefing. Boy, and they're doing the fool, man. Throwing down like grandma used to, boy, in that kitchen cooking. You feel me? But he has got some decent contributions, especially from Duran. He's definitely showed up this game. And Reed. And the rest has kind of just been, filler points from the rest of his teammates. But Donovan Mitchell and James Harden and Evan Mobley, the big three for the Cleveland Cavaliers, are definitely keeping them in this game. Max Strus done hit a couple big threes. The biggest problem I see with the Cavs is substitutions. I don't know why he got this rotation he got going. It's going to get him beat if he keep it up. And the biggest problem with the Pistons is probably Tobias Harris. If he can show up to the party and get a little bit more production out of Dennis Jenkins, Pistons can force that game 7. So we're going to see what second half adjustments they make to either A, Cleveland eliminate these boys and head on up to New York, or B, Detroit basketball gets them a game 7. The number 1 seed fights off the elimination, lives to fight another day, and maybe potentially bring the conference finals back to Detroit for the first time in damn near 20 years, I think. It's over 20 years, right? Yeah, I think it's been over 20 years. When the last time the conference finals? I think the last time was when LeBron beat their ass in 2007. It's been about 20 years since Detroit had the conference finals up in Detroit, so it ain't been too much that long for Cleveland, Go James! About the boys. It's been 10 years though. 7, 8, yeah, damn near 10 years. 8, 9 years since Cleveland been to the conference finals. What was that? Was that 2019? 18, yeah, I think 18 was the last one. J.R. Smith, stupid ass. Oh my lord.
Halftime in Cleveland. The Pistons are up 10 with 3 minutes left in the half, and the Cavs close the half on a 9-2 run. Welcome on in. I'm Taylor Rose with Dirk, Steve, BG, MUD, and man, oh man, these turnovers, they have been huge in this series, impacting both teams tonight. A combined 23 turnovers in the first half, 13 for the Cavs, 11 for the Pistons. Those are not good numbers, BG.
Yeah, and this is a possession game. This is probably going to come down to the last couple of possessions. But once you look at the last couple of possessions, you can't forget about what happened in that first quarter. If you're the Detroit Pistons, you got to be kicking yourself right now on the other 3. After you've dominated the first quarter with your disruption, deflections, you shot the ball better than you've ever shot the ball in this series so far. You did everything you could in that first quarter to put yourself in a double-figure lead position, and you gave it up at the end of the second quarter. So you're definitely kicking yourself on the other side.
Offense. They need Tobias Harris. That's what I'm telling y'all. Tobias Harris show up to the game, they would have been able to hold on. But Cade and Donovan dueling it out though. Cade at 16, Donovan at 13.
He's not the James Harden of old, but he's still super capable. He's had great stretches in this series, and we need him to be decisive and just go make plays. Right now, he's casual. He's second-guessing himself, and I just want to see him get to it, whether it's ISO pulling up or getting off it early.
Playoff James Harden, per usual. Letting everybody down. It's gonna be his fault they go to game 7. Watch.
I think that's an epidemic between both teams right now. But James in particular, he can win them this game by just cleaning it up and being decisive.
And I mean, when we talk about those turnovers, James has 5 and Cade also has 5, Dirk.
Cade scored terrifically. He made some bad decisions there, especially down at the half when they were up 12 and couldn't take a comfortable lead in the halftime. Made some bad plays, made some nonchalant passes there and some turnovers. But scoring-wise, he's been incredible. Getting to his spots, shooting over guys. I mean, that's what he does. He's been shooting the 3-ball really well in the last couple of games, so that makes it super tough to guard if he hits a step back like that. I like what I saw from Durant. Did you see the tongue wag? He got a little swag to him. I think he needs to play with some confidence and swag. I see him. He put the ball on the floor a little bit, spun, get to the rim. So they need him to be active and play well.
Supposed to spin your chair right there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I liked what I saw from Detroit. I mean, just coming out, sort of setting the tone physically. Asar needs to be careful with 3 fouls, but just his activity is unbelievable. I mean, in Cleveland, if you see Asar Thompson, go the other way.
Cleveland, this is for you.
Like, that's not a foul. I thought you better than that, though. Yeah, just some careless turnovers, but you know, the fight for Cleveland to get back in it. I mean, but the one thing we do know about this series is no team is out of it. They will let you back in. So, like we said, taking care of the ball, that's the biggest story. Offensive rebounds. Whoever does that first, I feel like is going to win.
Yeah, this also is kind of singing the same song as Game 5. The half did in Simone to this. We know what happened in that game. But not only do the Pistons lead at half, they're outscoring the Cavs in the paint. Points on turnovers, bench points, fast break points, more rebounds. But as you said, they're not up by as much as you would think if you hear those facts there. All right, a reminder, if the Pistons do hold on to win this game, they will be right back here on Sunday for a Game 7 between Cleveland and Detroit here on Prime. All right, Kane is doing his best to keep Detroit's season alive. He's got a game-high 16 points. The Pistons lead the Cavs 54-51.
I'm telling y'all, Cade in the kitchen with his cooking ass. I like that boy game. He definitely done came a long way, man. Catch no man in the kitchen with his cooking ass. Coming back at the half, we're going to have a good second half and see what these boys can do. Then the Wemby Monster and Ant-Man clash. We're going to see if Ant-Man tells that boy not in my house, or is Wemby just too goddamn much for the NBA. That's what I'm leaning towards. I was supposed to have a podcast drop this year. And in that first episode we shot, the pilot, that we never got to drop, I said that if Wemby was him, it's over. If Wemby is that boy, off with their heads, it's a wrap. He ain't gonna be able to contain him. He's just too big. That's the problem. He's just too tall for these boys. And the way he move, hey man, that boy get to doing some more kung fu in the off season. Get a little lighter on them feet, get a little bit more muscle on him, and a decent post game. He ain't even got to have a great one, because obviously his mid range and his ability to shoot is already elite. But he put a little post game on him, man. I'm still a little old school basketball, man. He could get down in that paint for just a little bit, man.
Game 6 out west. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves.
Hey,
Forced a Game 7 against the Spurs. And earlier, our Cassidy Hubbard caught up with Keldon Johnson. It's time for Quick Connect, presented by AT&T. Keldon, you've talked a little bit about how you've been overthinking in these playoffs, but you really seem to find your rhythm in Game 5. How do you continue to build on that in this game?
Just continue to stay best and be myself. My coaches and teammates, they always trust and believe in me since day one. So, it's my job to go out there and perform and do what I do.
Sixth man of the year.
It's an emotional and physical series, and when you see teams testing Victor, both physically and mentally. What have you learned about your teammate through this process?
We gotta just continue to have his back, continue to step up the physicality, meet them where they at. Continue to be smart about it, of course. We don't want any dumb things to happen, but we definitely gotta continue to have his back.
Longest tenure at Spurs, first playoffs, one win away from the Western Conference Finals. How do you guys get it done tonight?
Continue to do what we do. Build on our good habits, rely on those good habits, and I think we'll be in great shape.
Thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much. You have one good night.
From one cowboy hat to another.
You look super happy here.
Dirk and Nash, the glory days when I was growing up. Yeah. That's a crazy picture they got up with Mark Cuban, Dirk Nowitzki, and Steve Nash. Like, guys, back when I thought the Mavericks was them. Then I thought when we got Luka, it was going to be us. I knew when LeBron retired, I was like, I could go home. And then they traded his ass to the Lakers. That's some goofy shit. I ain't really watched Cooper Flag, so I don't know how good he could be. It's always a soft spot in my heart for the Mavs, but they really fucked up getting rid of Luka, man. Then I wonder what they're going to do with Kyrie Irving. We don't talk enough about Kyrie no more. The guy that led LeBron to his championships, just completely missing. Meanwhile, LeBron out here winning playoff series in his 40s. That's neither here nor there, y'all. Don't get me started. But where Kyrie Irving goes in the offseason is going to be interesting. I mean, with Kyrie Irving, the rest of his career is going to be interesting because I still think Kyrie Irving could be a good second or third option for somebody. So maybe in Detroit with the Pistons. Do the Pistons have a package they willing to give up for Kyrie Irving? Maybe Jalen Duren. Cooper Flag can use that. I mean, I know you got Lively and Gafford, but you know what I mean? Kyrie Irving over there with Cade and then Isaiah Thompson, and then you got Isaiah Stewart and the Reed dude. Then, you know what I mean? You got that scoring and defensive balance right there. This offseason is definitely going to be very interesting in the NBA. It'll definitely determine what'll transpire over like the next 3 to 5 years in the NBA, I believe. It's like I don't really want LeBron to go to Golden State with Steph, but man, I keep thinking about the colorway sneakers that he will release. Fire, especially in the Knicks too. If he went to the Knicks, I've been looking for New York Knicks color sneakers, so I know LeBron to come with some heat as far as having some New York Knicks color sneakers. Definitely don't want him to go to Denver. It's cool if he just stay with the Lakers and go on finish it out. But I'm with the masses of the media commentators. They ain't gonna win no championship unless Luka is just going ridiculously bonkers, bro. So definitely anxious to see what the GOAT offseason look like. I like him to come back to Cleveland. He's gonna have to take the minimum though. And I'm not sure he's willing to do that. I would if it's about rings. Shit. I don't know. I don't need no copyrights. That's why I'll be pausing it. I know some of y'all be checking in and out when there's commercial breaks and timeouts. I gotta pause it because them jingles and some little song snippets be getting your boy copyrighted. But that's why I can't wait till next season if he got Game Sports, where I'll definitely have more options during timeouts and commercial breaks and halftime. Some cash giveaways, trivia, premiere new music or a new skit or something of that sort. So the stream will definitely go up. There'll be more than just me, the king, and the queen.
I mean, they've really won all the hustle plays, which is what they have to win to bring this game home. Obviously, Cade has put the team on his back in the half court, but they've got contributions. They've used their bench. 19-11 scoring from the bench, outscoring the Cavs.
Yeah, Candace, and the Cleveland Cavaliers is all about urgency. They've made a lot of mistakes. Forget the mistakes. Continue to play with that energy and that effort that is needed here at home to win.
All right, moments ago, our Christina Pink caught up with the Shar Thompson of the Pistons.
All right, thanks, Kev. Asar, a lot of activity from you on both ends of the court. You even picked up a flagrant in that first half. How do you set the tone with your physicality?
Being aggressive as you play on offense and defense, that's everything.
What do you guys need to do in the second half? Because the Cavs went on a run there late. How do you guys get some separation here?
Keep up the motion, keep doing what we're doing to start the game.
All right, thanks so much, Asar. Kev?
Christina, thank you very much. Here we go. The second half is underway. The top seed Pistons, 60-win season, down 3 games to 2 as a first. Venus Jenkins coming in 16 in the first half. Durant is back in stride.
Hey, boy, in the kitchen.
He's not going to take contested shots.
I just love the offense coming out, the ball movement, making the Cavs defense is not successful three, making the Cavs defense move, rotate. That's what you have to do in Detroit, making sure that they're not just able to load up.
Jump ball. Nice defense right, Tobias Harris.
Nice defense by J. Cole.
Just great defense right here by Tobias, making sure that he get his chest back in front. A lot of guys stay on the side, and that's when they get in trouble. So Tobias doing a great job of getting his chest back in front, getting his hands on the ball, and balls in this opportunity right here.
It should be noted coming in.
Oh, all the way, Tobias. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Ooh! Spider. What?
In the third quarters of this series, plus 28, but down 4 so far in this third.
And Don does a great job. He's driving to the basket. He's
That was a beautiful and one floater. I can't believe they weighed that out. That was robbery.
how the defense is going to rotate. Where are their hands? Where are their feet placed at? And he takes advantage of it.
First 4 points scored by the Pistons. It goes here by Jonathan Davis defensively once, twice. Another whistle, another foul.
And right there, Jared Allen
What?
taking a look out of the Detroit Pistons. On the offensive glass, getting extra possessions. James Harden wins this. Durant block, and then Jared Allen. When your big goes over the help, it is your job to clean up the offensive glass.
Jared Allen at the free throw line.
And the bigs make that. They do their job to come over and block shots and be there to help on a guy who got beat. And then the guard don't do their job to block out. The bigs hate it.
Here's what I was talking about this, the third quarter, plus 28. And now, plus 3, Detroit in this third quarter. So for the series, it's plus 25 for the Cavs in the third. Let's see what happens. Coming out is in. And it goes out. Jenkins on the fly gets the shot. It's a triple.
And there had to be conversations by the Pistons in at halftime that they have to start this second half better to really give themselves a chance.
There's the ball. Turnover there. Durant. 3-on-2. Goes out the wing. The collision arm. One in the Mobley and a foul.
Iceman turn.
Forcing the issue.
Iceman turn.
Chance to set the defense. Pistons by 10.
Mm.
Mobley second foul.
You see right here, Asar setting that up screen. If they're going to play off of him, you get the ball and a dribble handoff to your shooters and let them rock. And then Tobias Harris getting on the board earlier with the transition layup, feeling good, capitalizing off of another
That's what they needed. Tobias Harris to get going. And now y'all see it's a 10-point lead.
He does get his just 6 turnovers. And speaking to Coach Atkinson early, he talked about
62-52, but it's early in the third. We got a lot of game left.
risk. He said he's one of those coaches that does not get on guys about turnovers. He wants them to be aggressive. He wants them to be themselves. He puts the onus on them. And so right now, James Harden has to take the onus on himself. He has 6 turnovers. He's had a lot of high turnover games in this playoffs to understand the importance of each possession.
10-point game right now. Here is Harden in closeout games in his career. James Harden tonight is playing in his 186th career playoff game. That's 15th all time. But in closeout games, and that's what he's in right now, on 2-4 record. Harris will be at the line. The free throw shooting, Pistons 7 of 12. And the Cavs 9 of 14.
I think it's unfortunate, but also fortunately, James Harden will be talked about.
Pistons fighting, y'all. 63-52. Tobias Harris still at the free throw line. Probably finna make it a 12-point game. James Harden has went cold, but Donovan Mitchell still cooking and Cade cooking. So they going back and forth. It's up to Tobias Harris and James Harden to decide the game.
10-1 in this quarter. Detroit opening on top. And Harris will defend. Foul that you fired.
And right there, you're seeing the way the Cavs are unblocking Evan Mobley, how they've done this season.
Tobias with
We
the
saw
swipe
Donovan
down.
Mitchell
You know you can't do that, J. Cole.
screen for handling Mobley to come off and make a play.
Cleveland began the game at the line 6 of 6. They have gone since 4 of 9. Upcoming playoff schedule. Possibilities. Eastern Conference Finals Game 1. Should the Cavs win, they'll play the Knicks at the Garden on ABC. Or if a Game 7 is necessary, back in Detroit, Cavs and Pistons. That will be on Prime. And if Game 7 is necessary, Minnesota, San Antonio on NBC. On Sunday, the possibilities in the playoffs. Minnesota Thompson. Rams got 19. It's Thompson with the ball. Jenkins with it. Shot from the 5 years. His way into the paint. The biggest lead for the Pistons tonight.
Different guys are stepping up at different moments. We saw Karis LeVert had his moment. Duncan Robinson had his moment. Now Jenkins aggressive to start this second.
Here's Harden. He'll follow the drive and fire on
About time James Harden do something. Man, boy, you ain't did nothing since the first quarter.
And the Cavs electing to play off of Asar Thompson. What does Asar Thompson do? He gives a dribble handoff and gets Jenkins going downhill. You gotta respect the jump shot, but right here, Jared Allen a little late on the contest.
Jenkins is one of those players that you love to play with because he walks around with a chip on his shoulder. He's a guy that was overlooked possibly his entire life, but definitely when it came to the draft time. So he does not forget, and he plays with that kind of force. Every time he has the ball, he has his opportunity.
Harris will leave. LeVert is in. A couple threes. With 8 points in his 13 first half minutes.
Go! Detroit basketball. Goddamn closeout games. James Harden being James Harden, boy. Killing him.
Expect more with Clutch Cars.
Hey, Jim, you've got the wrong car. This one failed inspection.
Oh, what now?
Why don't you explain why we're not selling this one while our mechanics bring one in?
Showing us in these car commercials how they put together these cars to break down. How they plan to get our moolah, our money, our dinero, our fatty, our wop, our cheese, our chicken. Goddamn cars unreliable as fuck. Got one more good game, y'all. See how well I'm working with. Well, yeah, I'm good. I probably can make it through halftime of the next game. Wimby Monster versus Ant-Man. It's looking like right now Detroit is definitely going to force that Game 7 on Sunday. So we will be live for that on Sunday. I'm definitely going to be on stream tomorrow doing a little gaming. I don't know how much torture and stuff I could take, bro. I'm selling 2K. I came to the conclusion. I'm just not gonna put the work in to get as good, and these dudes are just on a different level. Plus, when you implement things that you can use to cheat on the game, which I never came up playing with, you just had to be good at 2K. You know what I'm saying? And NBA Live, I'm from that generation, y'all. So these kids be whooping my ass, but I can't get my ass whooped like that all the time. So I'm definitely gonna take Black Ops 6 and 2K26 and go get Black Ops 7. And I might go get Madden. I ain't played Madden in I don't know. As football season approaches, I think that'll be apropos. Go grab Madden and see what my skills is like. Play with my Cowboys. I'll probably get dog while playing with my Cowboys, which y'all already know what it is. Y'all see the shirt. This the squads. This the game. Y'all see what's going on. But yeah, I've been having an itch to try to get good at Madden. I know Madden does good streaming wise too, so I might try to catch the wave. See if I got what it takes to, become a good Madden streamer. I want a good fighting game to stream too. I just seen Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 2 was pretty good. There's some good fatalities in there. See what I can do, y'all.
Justice Champion Award. Bam Adebayo, Harrison Barnes, Jaylen Brown, Tobias Harris, and Larry Nance Jr. The award honors a player advancing social justice and equality. The winner will receive the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Trophy and a $100,000 donation to a nonprofit of their choice. To learn more about the records, visit NBA.com. Points in the paint. Pistons are plus 13 points. Inside Allen. It's a rebound by Thompson. He's got 7 boards. Filling up the category. It's the Cunningham. Rebound inside. Out of bounds. It is off of Cleveland.
And the Cavs have to find a way to stop the bleeding. The Pistons righting the wrong in this series, starting off this quarter.
Pistons is definitely on their neck.
In a third quarter, they had struggled out of the
Definitely, I've been calling for one of these lineups all game. That's it.
Everybody who's touched this court for the Cleveland Cavaliers have a negative mix to their plus minus. And we look at Detroit, there's only one player, Tobias Harris, that has it. It's a negative one. So impact that is being made from the Pistons.
Okay, done went a little cold. It's right. It's just Cleveland's chance right now. They need James Harden and Mitchell to go right now. James Harden, right on time. It took him so long. He could do that all time. I don't understand why he's just ready to shoot threes. Pistons have gone offensively cold. Their biggest problem.
Cunningham had it and ricochets away. It's off the Piston defense.
And it's those moments that James Harden thrives in right here. He understands the Cavs got to get on the board. They got to get their offense going so they can set their defense.
He could get that mid-range anytime he wants. I don't know why he just settled for threes.
Mitchell could not find the handle after he was open and free to fire. It's a turnover. It's another one for the
Bad
Cavs.
offense right
16
there.
in the game.
You got Jared Allen trying to make the plays.
In terms of passing, cutting, things like that, they got to get some fluidity to their offense and loosen things up.
Cleveland has won 3 consecutive games in this series. Jordan, it's one. It's retrieved by
Pistons are ice cold. Iceman tank. Iceman tank.
Executing, unfortunately. And Mobley goes down.
Turnover for the Pistons.
And both teams just not able to capitalize on what seems like some
Bad
pennies
offense going
in
on right
transition.
now.
Those are passes that you want back. If you're Detroit trying to extend this lead.
Schroeder has come in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Merrill has come in. Mitchell and Mobley are out. Jenkins on Schroeder. Shot clock at 7. Strus at 3. Rebound Durant. He has played well tonight. Another rebound, 7.
The way the Cavs get back in this game is not just all offensive on the floor. It's not only scheme right here. They're supposed to get the crowd back in this game. As it goes, all flops to something score.
Jordan holding onto his knee as well. Swerving in after.
Oh my Lord. I suck.
Thompson erases that shot.
Are you kidding me?
My goodness. From behind.
Kenyon Martin. That's what that reminds me of. It looks like Kenyon Martin.
Does he have something in his shoes? Watch how he jumps up and pauses. He could have grabbed it out of the air.
Meanwhile, Durant has gone to the bench. And he was slow to get up.
Turned that big swole ass ankle.
They're looking at him.
Got them ankle braces on.
He's come in. He has played a solid playoff so far. It's Merrill. Here's a whistle. They're getting tangled up.
And Asar Thompson, a vet move, showing his hands for James Harden wanting to be in the fight with the arms, but right here you see Durant going in, rolling at his ankle. Oh my goodness.
Robinson has come in. Thompson is checked out. Halfway through the third. Cleveland leads this series 3 games to 2, trying to close it out. Cutting at 3. It's a rebound.
Well, K would have hit that one. I think we've gone like 3 minutes with no scoring. 68-57 right now. A little under 6 minutes left in the third.
Playing downhill when he's in that aggressive attack, I'm going to score mindset, and not in the passive mindset that has led to him having 6 turnovers, 7 turnovers now tonight. That's the James Harden that the Cavs need, especially right now to get back in this game. Play downhill.
Well, you talk about the Cavs being in the bonus early. This should light up the paint. This should light up and unlock the drive. They should not settle. They can get to the free throw line if Detroit's not disciplined.
That creeps in for Harden on June 5th. Masters of the Universe arrives. Power up here somewhere and witness how he became He-Man. Only in theaters and premium formats June 5th. He-Man.
I like what you did there, Kevin. I like that.
Durant broke his ankle, and Jordan's trying to come back in the game. He lasted 23 years. LeBron James rolled his ankle another game. He just did and come right back. So let's see this young guy get back in his game.
Hey, Cleveland got a chance. Oh my Lord.
Twisting up for 2. Timeout. Trying to take themselves out of a 13-point hole. Now down by 7.
Cleveland fighting with Donovan Mitchell on the bench too. crazy. I wouldn't be going with that. But, you know, these coaches in these lineups, man, that's definitely what's made this game a little bit lopsided in the Pistons' favor. It's been the lineup matchup, honestly. Pistons have just gotten more out of the lineups they've been using than Cleveland. Cleveland ain't been using their big guns enough for me. But, you know, watching the game, you can assume that the fix is in. The Game 7 must be really wanted to push that conference final matchup back. No, nobody want to watch Game 7 with the Pistons and the and the Cavs, but I'm here for it though. Really here for the next game, which I don't think they didn't get 2 days off like the Pistons did. This game did. Wemby and them just played the other night. I started to stream that game too. Yeah, I think they played the night after LeBron got out of here. That was 3 days ago, so yeah. I don't feel like they got the break in between games that the Pistons and the Cavs got. That ain't fair. So I was thinking I was going to get one game today, one game tomorrow, and then however it would unfold. But Ant-Man and Wemby, they own the night. So we going to see. They got what it take. Do they got what it? Which one got what it take? I think Wemby gonna go and put Ant-Man out his misery. That's why I'm only gonna stream the first half of that game. Plus, where we at? Oh, we got plenty of life left. But I think Wemby gonna put Ant-Man out of his misery, and then the Wolves just need to tinker a little bit with their roster, and then figure out a way to keep Ant-Man healthy for the season. And they might be able to sneak through there. But I'd gladly be wrong if I would say Luka Doncic and Anthony Edwards might be the two superstars on their West Coast that might not get a ring. Especially if they don't got the teams built around them necessary. I don't see how Ant-Man gets that done. And definitely I don't see how Luka get it done either. With LeBron holding up so much space, because it's just LeBron being unwilling to take the veteran minimum that's going to hold him back, and giving Austin Reeves $200 million is going to be a mistake. And I like Austin Reeves, but I've been wanting to trade him so bad. We could have had DeJounte Murray and some other guys too, but DeJounte Murray was the one I remember vividly, and I was just like, yes, do the deal, and we didn't do the deal. So the defense we've been looking for, DeJounte could have gave us that, plus Austin's offensive production. So they kept Austin, and now they're going to have to pay the freight. And I doubt he's going to help Luka to a championship or the Lakers to the championship.
In the arena, standing up, they're ready to explode. So this home court advantage that the Cavs have is real. We can barely hear ourselves when the game first started. So they're looking for something to cheer about.
Here comes the signed to a statement. This year, hitting on the team. Having great stories this season in the NBA. Great waving into Allen. Shot clock at 2 minutes and surveillance. Shot clock at 3 in the first place. Lee had it. Trying to save it. Robinson out of bounds. Reeled in. Thompson has it. Pistons control. Reeves flies hard. Burchik.
Oh, that was crazy.
We need to go back to this play.
Finally, the Pistons break their streak with the craziest layup ever.
Because this is a microcosm of the Detroit Pistons season. Right here, Asar Thompson comes up with the loose ball and gets Paul Reed going downhill to get another second chance opportunity.
That was a crazy and one. Pistons go back up 10. Still no Donovan Mitchell.
He's got 13 points. College game contested. It's on Ashar Thompson, number 4. Piston guard.
Just read Sanford right here, Candace, right there, saving the ball in the bounce. Duncan Robinson saved the ball on any 50-50 ball. But if Samar Thompson the ball did it, he's going to get it right here. Reed get into his bag a little bit. Every kid want to make that, but they can't see it off the glass.
But in a game right now for Detroit, when your superstar, Cade Cunningham, who's averaging 30 points this postseason, is only 1 for 5 from the field, how do you stay in games like this? And you stay in those games through those extra effort and those hustle plays. The bench right now for Detroit outscoring Cleveland 22-11.
Cunningham and Thompson.
The Niners, this is what I was saying. I don't know why they got Donovan Mitchell on the bench so long.
It's an 8-point game.
Here he comes, finally. What are the Cavs doing?
4.5 in the third. The 60-win Pistons, the number 1 seed, led by Cunningham, out to Robinson, 3 rattles home. Robinson.
You can't bring nail home off of Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson.
Well, that's Cade. He's maybe 1 for 5 in this quarter, but right there, just drawing all the attention, putting the ball on the floor, making the defense react.
Woo!
Hit a big three.
That is smooth. And in a dog fight, 74-66. 4 minutes left in the third. That boy got a crazy shot.
With 3.5 on the shot clock and 3:05 in the third.
Well, just going back to this last drive by Merrill, good ball movement by the Cleveland Cavaliers on this 3 ball right here to get him in rhythm. And then right here on the drive, Jared Allen doing a great job of shielding Reed off and allowing her to get down the hill and get a layup.
Sometimes when you get scored on at your position, you want to come back and be aggressive at the other end. You saw that Merrill got mad. Duncan Robinson scored.
And this lineup right here with James Harden goes to the bench, and this is the Donovan Mitchell lineup.
Why aren't you putting them both on the court at the same time, coach? You're down by 6. And you take James out for Donovan Mitchell.
These minutes now, the coach is score out with Don leading the charge. Let's see how these minutes are.
Well, there's no Sam Thompson on this defensive distance team. So I expect the ball to be in Donovan Mitchell's hands.
Oh, yeah.
And for him to make plays.
Marcus Sasser is in. With LeVert Cunningham, Reed, and Robinson, the Pistons 5.
We got another guy that's ball dominant like James, and he takes you off the ball a lot of times. These are the moments right here that's going to get down. Are you excited to be offensively aggressive?
It's out of bounds. It's Cleveland's ball.
And Donovan Mitchell cannot settle for jump shots. Anytime he gets to the paint, if he gets fouled, regardless of on the shot or not, he's going to the free throw line. Cavs cannot settle.
Rebound Spurs. Shooter with 3. Rebound Pistons and LeVert.
Kansas just told them boys stop selling for 3s. They in the bonus, and they shoot 3 threes in a row. Break, break, break. Crazy, man. NBA crazy. Duncan Robinson.
And that's what Detroit missed in Game 5 with Duncan
the whistle. He'll get up.
So much credit goes to Reed. Kept the ball active and alive on that last possession that led to Duncan Robinson getting that three. And then on the other end, just being active as well, just giving his team extra possession. Being a guy coming off the bench that's bringing this kind of energy to your team. I mean, that's the reason why on the road you feel confident that you can get it done.
And that's the activity that Detroit needs. They move
That was
the ball
perfect setup by
close
Duncan
play
Robinson.
rules.
He actually told Reed exactly what to do on that play, executed perfectly with the pick and roll, the off screen. Easy buckets. 80-68. Pistons up right now. Only a minute and a half left in the third.
Rebound Reed left it inside off the Pistons. Cleveland's ball.
When we talk about plus minus, throw it around
Cleveland's
a lot.
lineups, bro. Cleveland lineups is crazy.
On the court. A lot of it has to do with those extra efforts. The best time off of an offensive rebound is a three, and then Paul Reed getting out of screens, rolling, and allowing your shooters to find you in the paint.
Cleveland is the sixth consecutive race. That's all right there. Mobley gets it to go with an offhand. 10-point game. With a minute left in the third. Detroit trying to stay alive. Trailing 3 games to 2. Robinson. Merrill closes. Robinson fires. Caught by Reed.
Ooh, Reed would have put that in, boy.
Here come the Cavs. Mitchell will surge.
Ooh.
Into the defense of Robinson. Oh, Robinson the rebound. Mitchell has missed 6 of his last 7. Good feet. What a cut.
Reed is playing perfect basketball for a big man.
Not playing last game, how much they missed him. He's been a big difference maker on this team. So much attention is drawn to Duncan Robinson, and right there just makes an incredible pass to Reed, who's done everything right in this quarter.
Pistons have won most of this game. Mitchell. Found it in. Finds Mobley. Back the way Reed's defense there again. Here comes Sensor. Right to the hole. Wow! The Pistons are checking every box.
Pistons pulling away, bro. These stupid ass lineups the Cavs got out there. I don't know why James Harden and Donovan Mitchell did not play down the stretch together for that third quarter. It cost them a 14-point lead as the Pistons go up 84-70 to close the third. That was stupid. That's stupid. Why you don't got your best scorers on the floor together? That's Cleveland. I can't even blame this on James Harden. Normally it's James Harden just coming up small, but Cleveland, boy, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? He got Donovan Mitchell sitting on the bench for extended periods of time when he been your biggest offensive threat. They playing like it's not an elimination game, bro. I guess they trying to go to Detroit and get eliminated. I think Detroit get up out of this series, they gonna get their ass swept, boy. Because the scoring droughts that they be going on, my lord, the Knicks are gonna light that ass up. They're gonna have to keep pace. The Knicks are on a historic scoring pace, so I don't see how they keep pace. I think the Cavs can keep pace, but the way they play defense and this coaching substitution shit, they're gonna get fucking cracked because the Knicks got a deep bench. So either one of these teams playing to get them out. So it look like the Knicks are going to the NBA Finals for the first time in like 50 years or so. No, it was they went in the 90s. It's been like 30 years since the Knicks been to the NBA Finals. So it look like the Knicks gonna make it to the NBA Finals. So 1 quarter away from the Wemby Monster and Ant-Man clashing. Seeing which one of them goes up against Shai Gilgeous. Does the Wemby Monster got what it takes to go on, end it, and put Ant-Man to rest? Or does Ant-Man pull out, dig deep on that knee, and pull out a miracle for the Timberwolves? For the Timberwolves to for the Timberwolves to get to a Game 7 as well. I'm ready for the conference finals. Shit, I'm ready for the NBA finals now. Shit. They need to shorten these the first round need to be the best of 5, bro. 3 games should be all it takes, dog. We don't need no 7-game series in the first round. I think only the finals, the conference finals and the NBA finals should be a best of 7. Let's go and shorten this up. First to 3 games. That's enough. I think shorten the NBA season to 70 games. The first 2 rounds of the NBA playoffs, going shorten them to 5 games. The best of 5. And then the conference finals is the best of 7. And the NBA finals is the best of 7. Yeah, a few extra games to make sure we crown the best team in the NBA.
Top 5 presented by State Farm. And Christina Pink gets a 14-point Piston lead going to the 4th.
Yeah, but not if you listen to Cade Cunningham. He just told his teammates in that huddle, it's 0-0 right now. We don't blame the score. Cade himself has been the best fourth quarter scorer in the playoffs, and he told me these are the moments I dreamed of as a kid, and I'm not feeling any pressure.
Here comes a shot by Mel. It's a 3 that's off. It's a rebound by LeVert. Out there.
I don't think Cade even scored in the third quarter, and they went up 14.
And Sasser, that's the Detroit 5. Sasser with an incredible plus-minus tonight for the Pistons. Robinson 3.
Duncan Robinson. I think he's 4 for 5 from 3 or something. Something crazy.
I used to tell Duncan Robinson when I played with Miami, Duncan, you have one job, and he's doing everything. He's doing more than one job tonight, but his job is to make shots, to make threes, and he's doing that tonight.
Let's go off the bench with 14. Cunningham hard down by, oh, that's a dribbling violation. A double dribble by Cunningham.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that one, D-Wade.
That was a stupid ass call. He just hit him with a hezzy.
Kicks it out to Harden. Into Robinson. Rebound LeVert.
I don't know why Evan Mobley think he gonna shoot threes and get them back in the game.
A great game as Cunningham attacks. No call for LeVert. This bench having an incredible game so far. But the Cavs are home, they're going to keep it coming.
Harden was going inside and a foul call.
And Cade Cunningham frustrated on that last drive as Cade only has 3 second-half points after
Yeah, that's
a
what I
blazing
thought.
start in the first half, 16 points.
I didn't see him score in the last quarter.
LeVert number 3 and Harden at the line. 10.5 here in the 4th quarter of this game 6. With the Cavaliers leading the series 3 games to 2. Make sure, stay tuned for game 6. It's the Spurs.
The Linden Monster.
Against the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards live from Minneapolis. And up next, right here on Prime.
The one thing that Cade can't get into is this back and forth with the refs. He's over with, those plays are over with. You got to continue to keep his mind in this game. I know he's even killed, but you don't want to get to his regular folks right now. Focus on what you got to do for these next 10 and a half minutes of this game.
Here comes Sasser. Barrel in the way. Steps up for the triple.
Pistons are shooting the lights out right now. Got a 15-point lead, man. They've been drilling 3 after 3 after 3. And if the Cavs are smart, they will not take Donovan Mitchell or James Harden out of this game. They've set enough. That's why they're getting bait. This is stupid. They had a chance. Ooh! Uh-oh. Donovan heating up.
ball like cheesecake Cunningham.
It's a timeout taken by the Pistons. 9.5 to go in the fourth.
Yeah, the Cavs. I'm not subbing if I'm the Cavs.
Like most of the game. And Marcus Sasser, a third-year player out of the University of Houston, right on the screws.
Who's one? Let's see the next one. I'm just working, honey. It's clutch time now, y'all. We're in that fourth quarter. Definitely the Cavs better get their act right, bro. If they don't want to get on that plane, ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump from Cleveland to Detroit, I think. But still, they don't want to get on that plane. Better get their motherfucking act right.
With his 18 points tonight, from minus 16 to plus minus. And Cade Cunningham with 19. Get better payouts this NBA playoffs on FanDuel. Download the app and play your game. So Jenkins and Azar Thompson will come in. Strus will come in for Cleveland. Robinson, LeVert, and Merrill are out. And it goes off to Durant.
Oh my Lord! Donovan Mitchell is a hey yo. You trying to put that boy? You trying to put that boy on a poster? My Lord! K with the impeccable block though.
Too easy. Baskets they missed.
But Don is forcing a little bit right now. He's trying to get it going. I know he was 4 for 13 and he made 2, so he's trying to get into the rhythm. But going back to Evan Mobley right there, get to some other offense, allow him to make that shot.
Pistons is just they clicking on a higher level than the Cavs. I think them substitutions hurt the Cavs, man.
He is in the game. We did not see Duran in the fourth quarter for many minutes as Asar Thompson picks up his 5th foul. 45 feet from the basket.
Kid gets a tough whistle. But he will not change who he is, and he shouldn't.
They're going to bring in Tobias Harris. Thompson, number 5. Watch it again.
Oh, he chucked him. He chucked him back.
Oh,
Come on.
that's a play on.
It's a play on the baby.
4 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. It's James Harden. Jenkins on him. Harden on the move. A rebound Jordan, and then slammed in by Mobley.
I think that was a pass, Kevin.
Wow.
Definitely wasn't an assist.
Yeah, I think that was a pass from Jones.
It's Cunningham. Single is inside of a foul.
Cade finally gets to be able to put some buckets up.
With the clock.
It's been cold ever since they put Dean Wade on him. I ain't gonna lie.
So they force him to his right. James Wade sees the defense coming and he throws a baby hook lob to Mobley. But they're going to force James Harden to his right. They don't want him to go left when he does. Obviously, we know the history of that. But going to his right, he's still a playmaker. And great play by him.
They Cunningham at the free throw line. He has gone 5 of 9 from 3, 7 of 17 for the field, but this will be Cade Cunningham's first free throw attempt tonight. Pistons have gone 4-7 here in the fourth. The Cavaliers have gone 4-9. Cunningham at the strike. And tonight from Cleveland, the NBA on Prime is brought to you by State Farm. Why the neighbor? State Farm is there. By CarMax. Want to drive? And by Google. Cade Cunningham, the #1 scorer across the landscape of the NBA playoffs. Puts it in right there. 21 for him. He's averaged 30 points a game in these playoffs. At 45-point game in one of those 7 against Orlando in the first round. It's Harden. And this is all Harris with
Woo! That classic James. They fighting. They only down 11. It's 96-85. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Pistons up.
7 minutes to go. Cunningham to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Cunningham.
Oh my Lord!
Rebound. Jordan yanked it off. Out to Harris.
Give it to him. He worked hard for it.
Oh! Where has this been from Jalen Duren? Why he ain't been hooping like this? That boy is putting moves on them boys this game. Oh my Lord! Huh.
What you did yesterday. Jordan is playing his most inspiring game so far of this playoffs.
That's it. Mitchell.
Get your ass up! This is what's wrong with James Harden. That boy sat on the floor trying to draw a foul while the play was going on. My Lord. Get your ass up, boy. Get back in the play. What the fuck are you doing? I'd be snapping on his ass if I was his teammate. Why the fuck are you just sitting on the floor? Get your goofy ass up, boy.
Great defense right here by Jordan. Nice block. And Dan wanted it right here. He called for it, Candace. Got it.
Woo.
Just a nice counter move right there. Get to his spot. That's the player that we watched all season. It's good to see him back to where he became an all-star. Just doing all the things.
School Pistons with a nice duck in. Shout out to the Titans. Got a duck in by Obey.
To see that.
Have not seen that.
During 13 points.
They put Cade on the bench with 6 minutes left in the game. That's what I'm saying, boy. These substitutions in this game is crazy. And this, and that turnover is directly involved with James Harden. James Harden wet the flow up on that side out of bounds. Teammate slips on his sweat, and James Harden throws the turnover. Jet cussing his ass out. Like, get your bitch ass up off the floor. You done wet the floor up, and now your teammate done slipped on your stupid ass sweat, and you throw a turnover because you done fucking fell over. All because your ass just rolling and laying on the floor because you want a foul call, doing all the exaggerated movements and shit. Boy, this is why I didn't think the Cleveland Cavaliers could beat these niggas. And it's going to it look like I'm going to be right. I just didn't think it would take them 7 to get the dispatch Cleveland. But, you know, the Detroit offense is so putrid. My Lord. I don't know why they can't hoop like this every night. Like, why is it so hard for y'all to get offense going? My God. Tobias, Karis LeVert, Dennis Jenkins. Like, y'all got some scorers over there. Duncan Robinson. Like, score the ball. Why is it so hard? I'm watching Jalen Duren, who had like 2 points in one of these games. He putting some moves out there tonight. They got this other big Reed coming off the bench. He done sucked up all Isaiah Stewart minutes. Why y'all offense be going so cold sometimes? That shit crazy. That's why I'm thinking that the Knicks gonna sweep that ass. I think the Knicks is gonna put a bruising on the Pistons if they make it. If the Pistons make it out of this alive, boy, I think the Knicks gonna do damage. My Lord, this is gonna be brutal. Knicks might be the first team to reach the NBA Finals because I think it's gonna be a war zone on that West Side. I think Wemby and Shea. I don't want to just count Ant-Man out like that. Even though I wish Ant-Man was 100%. Then we might be having different conversations. But because Ant-Man is a little slightly hampered, that's more than enough when you're playing against that Spurs team to meet your demise. So, but either way it goes, I know on the West Side it's gonna be a war zone. Because even if Ant-Man beat the Wemby monster, the OKC Spurs is not finna dispatch an Ant-Man as quickly as they did Go James. So the only thing that would suck for the Timberwolves is to beat the Spurs, get to OKC, and Ant-Man is no longer healthy. That would suck real bad. But on the East side, I think the Knicks might have found their path to the NBA Finals, which I do believe removes the Knicks from all the LeBron talks. We're not going. LeBron not going. Knicks go to the NBA Finals. So, yeah. Either one of these teams. I think the Cavs can get a game from the Knicks because Donovan Mitchell could just go crazy or James Harden could just go crazy one game. But these Pistons and the way they offense be just up and down, up and down, up and down. Fuck around and get swept by Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson not playing. I like Reed. I don't know why they ain't been playing him over Isaiah Stewart. I did. It's 100-85 right now. 6 minutes left. That was great defense by the Pistons. James Harden almost got in trouble at half court. Got lucky. He got that pass on.
Always got 17 points, 6 rebounds, couple blocks, couple steals at the line right now. Last month, in partnership with the NBA and the NBA Coaches Association, coaches across the league wore custom Nike shoes to celebrate Autism Acceptance Month. The game-worn shoes were autographed. They're now being auctioned off with 100% of the proceeds benefiting the Max Foundation, a nonprofit foundation benefiting autistic individuals and their families. To get your shoes, go to Sotheby's.com/to the Max Foundation.
If you're the Pistons right here, Kevin, you cannot take your foot off the gas. In Game 5, the Pistons were outscored 23-10 in the final 3 minutes.
Giannis defended by Harden. Inside, outside, it's Reed. Not a congestion, and the reverse is in. It's the biggest lead.
I like the Reed guy. He should have been playing minutes. James Harden is like the most confusing, perplexing player in NBA history, bro. Why can't your offense be steady in the playoffs, bro?
1 through 10, they have not been afraid of this Game 6 atmosphere.
Thompson shaking three, can't stick it. It's picked up by Harden.
They gotta go. Cavs gotta pick it up. It's so lackadaisical right now. We gotta go. We gotta go. We're down 15. It's 89-104. Under 4 minutes left in the fourth. They gotta pick it up, baby. Let's go.
10 to shoot, under 4 to go. And Durant is going to come back in.
He got wrapped like he's 40 years old.
Like a mummy. Unraveling.
All the starters back on the floor for the Pistons.
Just terrific. And him and Durant have been a wonderful combination at that position, unless they're going to bring out somebody else. They're going to bring out Tobias Harris. They're going to keep Reed in the game.
They're going to go big right here to match the Cavs big on the boards as they understand the importance of controlling the glass here to end this game.
Reed has 14 points in 14 minutes. His impact has been felt.
That's it. Thompson's gone. Lazar Thompson, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and a block, and plus 14.
Definitely stuck her hand in there. A little selling by Jared Allen on that play, but Lazar Thompson.
Damn, that was his 6th foul. Saw Thompson twin fouls out and puts them boys in a bonus. That was definitely not a smart play, bro.
Tobias Harris is in. And Lazar Thompson is fouled under the
Man,
game.
over there looking at the replay. Nigga, yes, you stuck your hand in the cookie jar, goofy.
Cooks got the iPad to show him what he did wrong. Hopefully he takes that and understands that, yes, he can be aggressive, but at certain moments where he has to not let up on aggressive canvas.
Here we go. Cavs down 13. That was decent. That's decent with 3 minutes left in the fourth.
It's LeVert picked up by Mitchell. Struz is on Cunningham. In the corner is a three.
Dennis Jenkins. I do like this backup point guard right here. He's pretty good.
And a couple treys.
If you want to put 2 on Cade, Cade is a willing passer with a hockey assist.
Out of bounds off the Pistons, shot clock at 16.
And the energy level from the
Donovan
Cavs
Mitchell got to get going.
third quarter.
Been over there too anemic. James Harden been doing all the cooking.
Donovan Mitchell that was in the trap to recover all the way to the corner. Jenkins not as scared of the moment. Pistons up 16. Let's see if they can hold on here to end the fourth.
Just when I thought maybe they let Jenkins hit that 3, man. It's 107-91. Yeah, we going back to Detroit. Back to the 3-1-3, where I believe James Harden will score all of 2 points. In a game 7 closeout, you can bet your bottom dollar that James Harden will have like 10 shot attempts and just fold, boy. It's gonna be crazy work. So we're gonna have game 7 on Sunday for this series. Wah, wah, wah. I'm ready to get the Knicks back out there.
Games for the first time in 2 decades.
And we're about to see who the Windham Monster got what it takes to put Ant-Man out the playoffs.
By the Cavaliers in the second round, and now they're looking on the road to capture an important game 6, setting up game 7 Sunday.
And sometimes you have to go through those bumps in the road. You have to go through that adversity so it can build your character to have you ready for these moments. Everybody understands when you're in the postseason, it is not a best of 7. It is a one-game mentality. The series can shift. Detroit looked to run away with the series up 2-0, and then they lost 3 straight. How do you regroup?
Crazy.
Detroit came in here with the
Crazy. That offensive slump they go into. Crazy.
But just going back to the conversation with Coach Bickerstaff, he talked about that game in Orlando in the locker room. They were down 24 points. And he talked about what he heard from his team. He talked about being in the coach's room, but hearing them not silent, not head down, hearing them talk about what needed to be done to get back in the game. And then from there, his responsibility was to tell them and show them how. And they went out and did it. So this is a team that believes, even when they're back against the wall, and they showed it, and they're showing it right now tonight.
And there's a look at Duran, who came in much talked about. Did the difference what he did in his all-star regular season and what he got done in the playoffs tonight. He hit every category with block shots, rebounding, scoring, and a presence inside.
Well, you're seeing Duran wake up to the opportunity right here. You're in a game 6 scenario. Do you want to go home in the summer, live it with regret? Do you want to go home and question whether you were active enough, whether you gave your entire repertoire on the floor of what you've done in the regular season? And for him to wake up, for Paul Reed to come in, that's why the Pistons have dominated the paint. They're up
That's what happened. The boy seen his job, that contract flash before his eyes. That backup center about to take your spot, boy. Better get the hooping.
But this once again, Ken, everybody on the Pistons roster, you look at the plus minus, everyone is a plus. Everyone came here to do their jobs, and they did it collectively and individually.
Cunningham, second half tip, making 1 of 9, and Duran is there to clean it up and doing what he did all season long. Scoring in the paint and more paint points for the
All right, bring on Wemby, y'all.
points and 10 rebounds, a double-double for Duran. 3 rebound Duran.
Well, D-Wade, we're seeing a re-energized Duran, which is a great sign for the Pistons. Possibly going into game 7, it looks like it's all but finalized, but to be able to unlock that, what you had in the regular season,
Yeah, I mean, right now, honestly, still more time in the clock with Cleveland Cavaliers. Jenkins, they're going to timeout. Jenkins. Let's put him, just get him up out of here. We'll talk more about it, come out of timeout, what the Cavs need to do.
Jenkins just drilled another 3. The Pistons by 21. It's their biggest lead tonight. It's looking like we're going back to Motown for game 7.
Game 7 Sunday. To decide who's gonna get that belt by the Knicks. Lord, the East. I miss Giannis. Come back, Giannis. Come back. We need you, baby. We need you, Giannis. Please show back up next season. Wherever you show back up at. Whether it's Miami, Atlanta. I don't think nobody in the West gonna want to trade for him. I can't even think of no teams he could go to. Maybe Houston. somebody. We need you back, Giannis. Stay in the East so you can dominate, baby.
The Cavaliers had strung together 3 straight wins after falling behind early in the series, 2 games to none. But again, with the Pistons' backs against the wall, they have come out answered on the road.
They done empty Cleveland out, man.
Pistons were able to win crucial minutes. They were able to
Oh,
close.
they done put the backup saying now. It's a wrap.
Main guys rest.
They're waving the white flag. That's crazy.
They just stay in leads. And I also want to talk about the contribution of Duncan Robinson coming in. Having a shooter on the floor makes everything easier. And the paint is unlocked. Obviously, the arc was unlocked with him being on the court. But gosh, it was a top-to-bottom effort for the Pistons.
It was. Listen, losing is never fun, but the body language towards each other will tell you a lot. This Cleveland Cavaliers team has to do one thing right now. That's stay connected. The loss today will have no impact on Game 7.
And the Cleveland coach got to figure out these substitutions, bro.
Throughout the year. So right now, you already prepared.
I don't know what you got to do, but you got to keep James Harden and Donovan Mitchell on the court at the same time.
Coming out of there in a tough environment to win a ball game.
Keon Ellis is in the game with Thomas Bryant. They've also got Tyrese Proctor, Craig Porter, all in there right now for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But Kevin, the noise will be loud around the Cleveland Cavaliers when it comes to the voices that will talk about the game of basketball. It will be loud talking about Donovan going 6 for 20 and James going 6 for 13 with 8 turnovers. The noise will be loud. You have to put your blue blockers on. You have to put something in your ears and don't listen to any of that. Only thing that matters is those individuals that's in that locker
112 to 93. The Pistons get up out of there. Force a game 7 for Sunday.
Cavs have only won 1 game on the road in the playoffs. Game 3, which ties this one up in a pretty bow for the Pistons.
I agree, D-Wade, but I think that there's got to be some accountability, right? Like, you have to look yourself in the mirror and understand that there were so many plays where it was a 50-50 ball, and Detroit came up with the ball. Those are things in a Game 7 scenario or in a closeout game scenario.
Why they postponing this, man? Let's get on. Bring me Wemby.
Donovan Mitchell has to set the tone. Whether it's the extra effort, whether it's fighting over screens and showing that effort on the defensive end to be able to come out on top in a hostile Detroit arena.
Trezor is checked in.
I never said it was going to be easy to be able to reach your dreams. And the dream for this team is to obviously get to the Eastern Conference Finals and move on to the finals. No one said it was going to be easy. And so here it goes. Like you said, you do got to take accountability collectively and individually. But it don't supposed to be easy. You're trying to accomplish something.
That boy Reed out there like, I'm trying to get me
It's
something.
going to be hard. And you have to now go on the road. And you got to look at yourself and see if you are who you say you are.
How about the center position tonight for the Pistons between Reed and his 17 points and Durant and his 15 to combine 32 points. And they had a combined 17 rebounds. The center position
Lord.
held them steady. Reed 17, a new playoff career high. It is 45th playoff game. Cade Cunningham struggled in the second half, but he does finish with 21.
Struggled mightily. Cade only scored 5 points in the second half after dropping 16 in the first. I thought he was going to snap.
Durant, who have split minutes at times, played together, but 14 of 19 from the field. They made things easy. They've gotten out of screens. They were aggressive, and that unlocked Detroit's half-court offense.
I agree. And Cade, obviously, if you look at it now, he's 7 for 19, but you're looking at the entire
115 to 94. The Pistons force a game 7. Game 6. Wemby. Ant-Man up next, y'all.
the confidence that his teammates had. They knew that they saw him in the building with them tonight, and they went out and they finished it.
The Pistons shot 52% from the floor, and they were plus 12 in three-point shooting. They had 8 more points off turnovers. They had 7 more second-chance points. And now we got a little shoving here on the side as this game 6 will come to a conclusion. Frustration by a lot of bench players for the most part.
Exactly. Get your ass off the court.
3 on the clock.
That's the tough.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Right there. That's the what we want to see all game.
These ass.
That's the fight you want to see right there.
No, it's not, D-Wade. No, it's not. I don't want to see this. Get y'all ass off the court. It's over. Y'all down 21.3 seconds on the clock. It's over. Insert Vince Carter meme. Nobody want to see no fighting. It's 115 to 94. Ain't no fighting now.
And how about that? No, right there. The 4th win when facing elimination for a number 1 seed. The Pistons again carving their way to a
Goddamn
game 7
Cavs.
back home Sunday night. Detroit led the half by 3, and they outscored the Cavaliers 61-43 in the second half. Let's go.
Legend in them boys.
Thank you, Kev. Kate.
Donovan Mitchell just went cold, man. That substitutions. That they, I don't know why. He was starting to cook, and then he set him down.
Just playing our brand of basketball.
I don't know why,
We
man.
did trying to execute our systems to the best of our ability. And we're together. We stick together to everything, so it's a great win for us.
Stick together. You told me these playoffs are about enjoying the moment. Well, now you got another game 7 in your building. What are you looking forward to about Sunday?
The energy, the opportunity, just get back to the city, have an opportunity to, do something special and win.
Iceman turn.
And move on.
Iceman turn.
Thanks, Kate. Kevin?
Iceman turn.
Thank you. Great
Iceman
job
turn.
tonight. And a terrific win.
Okay, get your light skin about the Evie looking at
They were facing elimination, and they looked at eye to eye, and they come out a 115-94 victor. For Candace Parker, Dwayne Wade, Christina Pink, and the rest of our terrific Amazon Prime crew, including our statistician Brian Taylor, Kevin Harlan saying good night from Cleveland and sending you to Minneapolis for the Spurs and the Timberwolves. It's Game 6 on Prime.
Bring me Wimby.
The Memorial Cup presented by Kubota begins May 22nd on TSN.
Iceman turn. Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. We back. Waiting on the Wimby Monster to get started. Oh man. Oh, it's already underway.
Out for his team. Either wants to get to the rim or spray it out. Now step in and Steve Edwards will put it down.
15-8 in the first quarter. Archer, what up, my guy?
Chris Finch told us that
You know, I'm just enjoying some playoff basketball, my guy.
yesterday at the facility. Anthony Edwards, he was himself again. Loud, boisterous. Castle.
It's 18-8. It's already looking bad for the Wolves, man.
Decided to play with Gobert. Those shots are going to be there. He's now shooting over 40% in the playoffs from three. Dosunmu tries the zigzag, and there is a foul.
It's an 18-8 run to start the first quarter.
There it is again. Fox in the paint. And then just able to spray it out. for
Missed the
the
first 4 minutes. They quick, y'all. I just had to take my dog out for a
second.
walk.
Minnesota just conceded.
They already getting cooked.
to Stefan.
I kind of figured, though. I didn't think Minnesota would make it out of this alive. Only because Ant-Man is hampered, though. If Ant-Man was fully healthy, this would be a good series. But bring on Spurs, Thunder. That's what we here to see.
Checks it. He's had 2 double-doubles in the playoffs coming off it.
Oh, man, we got a bad stream, y'all. I'm gonna check this first quarter out, then we're gonna check out for the day. We'll be back tomorrow streaming. I'm pretty sure to the Spurs gonna win this game. But Ant-Man says over my dead body with the N1.
Anthony Edwards and a chance at a 3-point play.
They started calling it Wolverine because every time it looks like Ant might actually be hurt, he somehow gets right back up, guys.
Bear knocks it away from Wembanyama. Edwards drives, floats, short. Gobert couldn't grab it. Off to the knee of Wemby hits the deck. Edwards is there.
It's gonna be tough for these Wolves, y'all.
And Minnesota will retain it. Last touch by
It's
Simmons.
18-11. I think the Wolves gonna fight hard, but it's gonna be tough for these boys, man.
Good action early. 18-11.
A little under 7 minutes
But
left
the
in the
Spurs
first.
shooting continues. They've got the lead.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Rogers Xfinity. Get on Canada's most...
Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. Shout out to Drizzy. That Iceman album was hard. I will not lie. I didn't get a chance to listen to BT, however you say it, or Maid of Honor yet. But I really fucked with Iceman. Iceman was his best work since nothing was the same, in my humble opinion. I ain't really like Views. What came after Views? Some old. Oh, if you're reading this, it's too late. Is that what came after Views? That was cool. If you're reading this, it's too late. But obviously, that wasn't his project. But he did make that project what it was, though. And then what he come with after if you read it if it's too late, views. It's a project I'm forgetting because I remember Her Loss and For All the Dogs, some sexy songs for you. It's one more after views. I ain't really fuck with it like that either. He kind of been on the down slope. But this Iceman was hard. Iceman was hard. I fucked with Iceman. In my opinion, on the whole Drake Kendrick beat, I never thought Drake lost the battle. I think he lost the war though. Like song for song, they was pretty even. But when it came to, they was even in my opinion. I don't think Kendrick out-rapped him that bad. But when it came to the aftermath of the battle, that's when Kendrick started running laps around his ass. When he got the Pop Out concert, everybody who claimed they loved Drake was there. That's why he's so butthurt now. And then he got the Super Bowl, and then the Grammys. The way he cleaned up the Grammys, oh man, that's where it started to hit here for the boy. Yeah, I don't think he lost the battle though, but he did lose the war in epic fashion. Like Kendrick, that concert was, first of all, that concert was ridiculous because all the who's was at that concert, and then to get the Super Bowl nod over Wayne, by the way, because it was in New Orleans. And then clean up the Grammys with like 5 Grammy wins or some shit like that. It was crazy. That was the crazy part. But song for song, lyric for lyric battle in the heat of the battle, I like Push Ups, Family Matters, The Heart Part 6. I think Drake dropped some nice bangers. This record's to go tit for tat with K-Dot. But he should never wave the white flag. He should have kept going until he got his listen. Not Like Us. And I didn't even think Not Like Us was the hardest song. I think TV Off was.
Time for This Changes Everything.
Turn this TV out. Turn this TV out. That was my shit.
Universal Orlando Resorts. Damn, we touched on the slow starts for Minnesota. It has been a recurring theme for the Timberwolves.
It has, and Chris Finch thinks it's mainly because of their offense. He said that their shot selection throughout the game has been good, he thinks. But early in games it hasn't, and they've already shot 3 of those floaters that he doesn't want to see, and now here they are going small.
Terrence Shannon so is not. Reed Shannon rips out on a triple. He was a question mark in this game after suffering a head contusion. Harper the handles.
Yeah, Spurs gonna be too much for these boys.
Oh, and again, the Spurs guards living in the paint. I think the key defensively for Minnesota, everybody focuses on Wemby. No, it's about keeping those guards out of the paint.
Keldon Johnson in the game, the 6th man of the year. Randall can't hit the floater, follows, and draws the foul. Wembanyama.
Hey, Wemby need to cut that shit out. He's just too big. His body might break. He tried to sell the foul. He tried to sell the foul. That nigga leaped out of bounds like Soulja Boy. You look at that, nigga. You gonna fuck around and hurt your big ass doing stupid shit like that, bro.
He just couldn't get back in front.
Oh my lord, what did I miss? When did that happen?
Castle all the way to the rim.
Ooh.
A foul is on Edwards, who tried to rotate over late.
Castle almost posterized Anthony Edwards. He was able to, that was some Michael Jordan ass shit right there.
Numbers in the first 6 minutes of the opening quarter. 11 points.
Now, this guy has become one of the best players in this league, and we've really seen it come out at playoff time. And they have just been unable to keep the guards out of the paint this entire series. And certainly here again in the first quarter tonight.
Spurs up by 11. Edwards. lot of attention, ball movement. Reed's going to have to do it himself. Fires and hits.
They needed it. Nas Reed for 3. It's 23-15. A little under 6 left in the first. I know y'all hear my stream kind of scatterpat. Try to make it through this first quarter, man. I just want to see the tone that gets set. Right now, it looking like San Antonio finna put that hammer down on them boys.
Sets it up with the Diallo on a kick. Vassell can't get the three. Reed couldn't. And it's last touch by Wemby out of bounds.
Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn.
There it is, just great ball movement. Creating force by tremendous answer from the Timberwolves.
Okay, T. Wood fought their way back.
First quarter action continues from Minneapolis up front. Tremendous answer from the Timberwolves.
Man, we're gonna hit the wall. Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn. Trying to just get through the first quarter, y'all. I don't got a good stream for the Spurs Wolves game. I'ma still watch, but streaming it, yeah, I'd rather have some good streams for y'all. But we did make it through that Cavs Pistons game. Not surprised that the Pistons was able to force Game 7. I blame that wholeheartedly on the coach. I think the coach got out coached, allowed his star players to get cold. Kept him on the bench way too long, man, especially Donovan Mitchell. James Harden actually had a pretty good game considering the stakes that were at hand. Cade didn't even really have to do much. He had definitely a team effort, so I anticipate Cade dropping on them in Game 7 to get to that Eastern Conference Finals, where they will have home court, but I think they're going to be tied, and the Knicks going to come in there and beat the hell out of their ass. Because I did think the Pistons would win this series. So maybe they proved me right. They proved me wrong that first series. I thought the Magic was going to take them down. But they was able to get past the Magic and get to these Cavs, where I knew that Cavs would beat the Raptors. The Raptors, well, I didn't have faith in the Cavs until they won 3 straight games, and then I was like, oh man, Pistons done flamed out thanks to that offense that goes so cold, just ridiculous, just Iceman on them. But Pistons found a way to force a game 7. That's the best of 1, and they got it at home. So I do believe Cade and them boys will figure out a way to get to the conference finals and see Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns and them boys and get the hell beat out of them. Right now, the Spurs are up by 5 in Minnesota. 4.5 left in the first. It's 25-20. I do believe the Spurs are going to finish off Ant-Man today. So I don't think my boy Ant-Man going to be able to go any further than this. Game 6. I don't think there'll be a game 7 here. I think we're going to go and get to the heavyweight fight. Shea and Wemby.
Deep thoughts into your life.
Ooh,
Cornette is in for.
yeah. I don't want to stream the game like this, y'all. So, I do believe the Spurs take care of business tonight. We're going to put my boy Ant-Man out of his misery. And as y'all know, yeah, it's 28-20 right now. It's 28-20 right now. Spurs up a little under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We're going to go and hop off stream, man, because we don't got a good stream for the Spurs-Wolves game. But the Pistons stay alive, fight for their life to be back Sunday for Game 7 in Detroit. So I anticipate Cade putting them boys away because we all know big game elimination game, James Harden. Donovan Mitchell falls short of the conference finals once again. And the number 1 seed Detroit Pistons and their defense and that conglomerate that they got over there found a way to get themselves swept by the New York Knicks. And I do believe that Wemby and these boys gonna put Ant-Man out of his misery. Ant-Man get healthy, man. This ain't really a knock on you. We know your knee was holding you back these playoffs, but you did good, man. You made it pretty far on a bum knee, so it's definitely nothing to hold his head about. They definitely could use some off-season acquisitions to help Ant-Man get over the hump. So, we got a great NBA offseason coming up. Definitely going to be on the lookout to see who moves where, who goes where, who does what. But yeah, I think if I'm right, the Spurs will be playing the OKC Thunder starting soon. What's today? Friday? They might start that series on Monday or something like that. So y'all already know who your boy is. It's your boy, R.A. Shot. This He Got Game Sports. NBA playoff coverage will continue tomorrow. I'll probably be on doing a little gaming, so y'all tap into the stream, man. Appreciate everybody who done hit that like button, that subscribe button, the share button. I've been checking out all the other content who just been here commenting and fucking with your boy during the NBA playoffs. Man, I'm grateful, and I appreciate y'all. Road to 500 subscribers. Y'all keep running it up for your boy. We out of here as the Spurs start to open up on the Wolves. It's 30-20 in the first quarter. Yeah, I think the Spurs are going to go ahead and head to the second round. So, tomorrow, y'all can look forward to a gaming stream. I'll be on for that Game 7 with the Cavs Pistons on Sunday. So, your boy got all your NBA coverage. Road to the NBA Finals. Road to 500 subscribers. Y'all go check out all the other content on my channel. Best rapper in Texas, R.A. Shot. He Got Game Sports. Peace.